I couldn't stand this movie. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Bones and All. It says it's a drama romance, but I didn't feel any of the romance. It stars Timothy Chalamet, Taylor Russell, and I'm gonna spoil things in this movie because I just don't understand it. So we follow Russell's character. I think her name is Marin. She's in school and she's invited to this sleepover or whatever. She can't really go, but she sneaks out. She goes there and they're having a good time. And she bites the girl's finger off. Then she runs home, and then her dad is like, not again. So it's like, okay, this is a recurring thing. What is going on? And then they leave, they go somewhere else. And then next thing you know, the dad leaves. And he leaves like recordings, like, hey, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. And he's like giving her like some backstory about like how it started. She eats people. The problem with the movie is they never tell us why. Like why she eats people. How, like what's the reasoning? So as she's listening to these tapes, she decides, "Oh, I'm gonna go look for my mom because my mom is gone and I don't know where she is." So she gets some photos or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, maybe she's there. She got a birth certificate." So she goes on this journey to find her mom. So maybe she can get some answers from her mom. As she's listening to this tape. On the way, she runs into this weird old guy, and the old guy's like, "I smelled you." I guess that's a thing they can do. And he's like telling her little things about people who eat other people and how he has a rule he doesn't eat other people and he doesn't kill people to eat them. So like they eat together, this dead body or whatever. But she doesn't trust him, so she leaves. And then she runs into Timothy Chalamet's character, Lee, whatever his name is. And she decides to go on a journey with him. Like, hey, I'm going this place. And he's like, okay. And he's like a drifter type dude. He's killing people all over the place and eating them. So she just decides to go with him. So now, if you think about it, it's like a Bonnie and Clyde. I would call them vampires, but they're not because they're out in the daytime. But it's a Bonnie and Clyde thing. Like they go around and then he usually kills someone and then they eat the person, right? But there's never any like danger or drama to it. Like nobody's after them. They do some things that's not right. And eventually she does meet her mother, but it doesn't give us any answers at all. It's like, okay, now what? Why are you eating people? What is the purpose of you eating people? They make it seem like it's this romance. They're just hanging out together and eventually like, all right, cool, I guess we're together. You don't feel anything for them as they're going around. The movie feels so long. Like it hit a point where it could have ended and I was like, great, it's about to go off. And then it just went on for another like 25 minutes. And I was like, oh my God, why is it dragging so long? The movie is not entertaining, I would say. It's just two people going around eating people for no apparent reason. Because again, by the time the movie ended, I still didn't know why she was eating people and why they made it seem like their past was always hunting them, like people were after them, but nobody was after them. They just walked around and ate people and tried to blend in with society after a while, and it seemed to work. So, Bones and All, do not recommend. But those are just my thoughts. Have you seen the movie? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.